Good afternoon, Woodridge Professional Eagles. Welcome to day 2 of our new virtual daily memo. And it is with great pleasure that I give you the daily memo for tomorrow, Tuesday, September the 24th, 2013. I first want to start out with our daily shout-outs for today and just being in the hallways and talking with both Jeff and Felicia about the instruction that's taking place. I want to give a shout out first to Mr. Hinton, Miss Hinton, Mr. Sally, and Mr. Womack for pushing instructional excellence through mental math in the elementary resource room. Through building strong relationships, all scholars were working harder to get smarter and becoming math elites. Great job to all of those scholars that was in that classroom today. Shout out to Mr. Grant for the amazing work that you are doing with Jabari Cruz and Southern Oregon in supporting our scholars we love the most and ensuring that they are focused academically and able to work harder to get smarter each and every day. Shout out goes to Ms. Bolden for using the intervention classroom as a space and a tool to foster student growth, and for pushing herself and using the Compass Learning data to push students to work harder to get smarter. Keep pushing yourself, and we will continue to make sure that those scholars are doing the right work to push student achievement. Now, for our announcements for tomorrow. What's going on tomorrow? We know that we have planning meetings all day tomorrow, so ensure to be on time to your planning meetings to make sure that we get the right work done. Where am I tomorrow? Well, I will be doing my regular classroom rotations, and from 8:30 to 9:25, I will be in the 3rd and 4th grade planning. From 9:30 to 10:25, I will be in the 1st and 2nd grade planning. From 12:30 to 1 o'clock, I will be doing the SPED walkthrough. Of course, I do the 3rd and 4th grade lunch. From 2:20 to 3:40, I will be doing my instructional leadership team meeting. And from 4:30 to 5 o'clock, I will be doing my security team meeting. Announcements for tomorrow. Please remember, grades 2 through 8, that your interim prediction tool for the interim assessment number 1 will be due on Friday in your data meetings. We're going to be going over the predictions for the interim 1 assessments. Please ensure that if you need the assessment to look at to do your interim 1 predictions, you get that assessment and you look at it and you do those predictions. Just make sure that it's done by Friday for your planning meeting. Please also, all staff, ensure that your data walls are up. Remember, we're doing our data wall walkthrough, so we want to see useful data on those walls. Make sure that the students understand it and they are able to speak to it when they see it. In addition, start pushing your students for those data folders. Make sure that they're creating and using data folders in your classroom. Shout out to Ms. Beckwith and Ms. Manning for really having some good ways for the students to internalize data and being able to speak to it in their classrooms. Remember that all engaged self-assessments are due today. If you haven't submitted your engaged self-assessments yet, please make sure that you get those in ASAP, because we want to start looking at those and preparing ourselves to have those discussions, those one-on-one discussions with all of the staff members in the building. Please also remember, paraprofessionals and dedicated aides, that your self-assessments are due today as well, so make sure that you get those in. Remember, staff, that all the live school information needs to be accurate and in the system. Those checks roll over on Thursdays, and we want to make sure that every student has accurate checks to get out. Once again, this is a reminder to go out and get your DC Library card. We formed a phenomenal relationship with Woodridge Library, so teachers, please make sure you go out and get your teacher card so that you can check out the great books that our scholars need to have and the books that they love to read. Assess what they like to read and go out and get those books from the Woodridge Library. If they don't have them there, they'll be able to get them for us to get here in the building. And then just make sure that you check them back in a timely manner. All teachers interested in teaching Saturday school, there's still time. If you want to go to Aruba for vacation, if you want, to get that new car, if you want to be able to take those lavish luxury vacations, Saturday Learning Academy can pay for it. So go out, talk to Miss Manning, become one of the great educators who do the Saturday Learning time to push our scholars. We're going to have plenty of scholars there that need to work a little bit harder to get even more smarter, and we want you in front of them teaching them that great material. Remember, teachers, please choose your class greeters. I went into about 15 classrooms today, and one scholar greeted me. Shout out to Miss Hinton's class, the elementary resource room. I had Maurice Edwards come and greet me, and he did a phenomenal job at it. So I look forward into going into classrooms tomorrow and seeing even more greeters. Just a reminder, make sure that your greeters are ready to go and they know that they are supposed to come up and do that work. Just a reminder, we had a lot of great work around no scholars being out of uniform today and no backpacks in the classroom. Just a couple of scholars that we need to send reminders to. So just please ensure that we continue to do that work. Today's staff attendance was 99%. Awesome job, staff, at getting here on time and being here and giving 150,000 of your percent to make sure that our scholars are getting great instruction every single day. Remember, our target is 100%. So let's make sure that we're able to get to that. Those are our announcements for today. Remember, progress reports are coming out, so ensure that all the information is accurate and up to date because we will start printing those to send home with the scholars. Have a phenomenal day, and we'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning.